If I could go back to my first year in business, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I'd do so many things differently. Not because I regret starting, I don't, but because back then I didn't have a clue what I was walking into. When I first started making candles, it wasn't like it is now. You couldn't just hop onto YouTube and find 1,000 how to videos or get step by step instructions. Back then, candle making was kind of a mystery. So I had to learn everything from scratch. Hours of Googling, trial by error, wasting wax, wasting wicks, testing scents that didn't work, and getting frustrated because nobody was out here giving real answers. It was just me at my kitchen table and a whole lot of praying things would actually come together. I honestly didn't know what I was doing from a business standpoint either. I didn't know how to price my candles. I was just charging whatever I felt was fair, not realizing I was losing money every time I sold one. I was scared to put myself out there. I'd make candles and then second guess everything. Is it good enough? What if nobody buys it? What if they do buy it and it's not strong enough? And honestly, I didn't have people around me talking about business or entrepreneurship. Nobody was saying, hey, here's how you start. So I was just kind of figuring it out completely blind, and most days I felt alone. There were nights I'd sit surrounded by jars and supplies thinking, maybe I'm not cut out for this. But looking back, that struggle taught me more than anything else. It focused me on becoming resourceful. It made me patient and it made me realize that nobody is coming to save my dream. You've got to put in that work, even when it feels like nobody else sees you. If I could go back, I'd tell the version of me back then, stop being scared to show up. Stop undercharging. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. You don't need to have everything figured out. You just need to start and stay consistent. If I could redo the first year, I'd treat my business like a business from day one, not a hobby. I'd learn about profit margins, product costs, branding, and marketing before trying to sell. I'd invest time into learning how to talk about my products with confidence, and I'd focus more on building relationships, not chasing followers, but connecting with people who actually care about what I make. I'd remind myself that every failure, every batch that didn't turn out right, every slow sale, it's all a part of the process. You can't skip it, but you can learn faster if you stop doubting yourself. So if you're in the first year right now and you're tired, frustrated, and wondering if it's even worth it, I want you to hear me out. It is. You might not be making a profit yet. You might not have your branding perfect. You might still be figuring out what works. But keep going, keep showing up, and keep learning. Because one day you're going to look back like I am now and realize every late night, every mistake, every moment you almost quit, it built you up. It gave you the grit you'll need for what's coming next. The first year didn't break me, it built me. So, yeah, if I could go back, I'd change a few things. But honestly, I think I needed that version of me, scared, unsure, but still trying to become who I am now. Because that version of me had heart. She didn't have answers, but she had faith. And even when things didn't work out, she kept showing up. That's the part people don't talk about enough, the showing up. Now, when you're confident, not when sales are good, but when you're tired, unsure, and nobody's clapping for you, that's where your strength gets built. I used to think success was all about the money, how much I sold, how many people supported me, how many followers I had. But now I understand success looks like peace. It looks like being proud of what you create, even when it doesn't go viral. It looks like knowing your worth even when other people don't see you yet. If I could tell my younger self anything, I'd say, don't rush it. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 10, and stop assuming slow progress means failure. The truth is, the best things take time. It took me years to build confidence, consistency, and clarity about what I want this business to stand for. But every setback taught me something that made me better: how to be patient, how to be intentional, and how to trust God with the process instead of trying to control every single piece of it. So if you're just starting out and you're where I was, scared, learning, tired, and wondering if it's all worth it, I need you to hear me. Keep going. Please keep going. Because every time you test, every time you show up, every time you choose to believe in your vision, you're building something. One day you'll look back and realize you weren't just building a business, you were building you. And now that I think of it, I'm proud of the first year version of me now. She didn't have the blueprint, but she had grit. She kept learning, she kept praying, she kept pouring candles even when the numbers didn't make sense. She taught me that consistency matters more than confidence, because confidence comes after consistency. You don't wake up fearless. You learn it by doing the work again and again until the fear gets quieter. So, yeah, if I could go back, I'd change a few things. I'd price that differently, plan differently, and promote myself without hesitation. But I wouldn't take away the lessons that I learned, because the lessons made me stronger and the process sharpened me into someone I'm proud of. So if you're still in the beginning phases, please don't rush that process. That's where your story starts. And one day you'll tell your own "if I could go back" story. And I promise it'll mean something. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit the subscribe button for me. And like I always say, keep glowing and growing.